also from Toronto. Please give all your love for Mr. Tim McDonald!
Hey guys, how's it going? I got an odd laugh from you guys. That's how I talk. That's how I'm gonna talk for the next 7 minutes here. That's what's gonna happen. So I brought my Toronto beard with me. Yeah. You can tell it's a Toronto beard because I look like I have the money to shave, I just choose not to. It's just what happens, you know? I was thinking about shaving, but like this far into winter, I don't know if I should really start investing in scarves, right? Like I'll just keep going. I was thinking about shaving my beard, and I told my friend, and she was like, no, don't shave your beard. You look really good with a beard. That's not a compliment, though. It's like, oh, you prefer me if you can't see the majority of my face. Thank you. Oh, you like me more if you don't know what I look like. Great. There's a guy over there in a ski mask. He seems like your type, right, Kayla? Awesome, check him out. So, you guys cat owners? Clap if you're a cat owner. Just her? No, a couple sprinklings. You're pretty, what's your cat's name? George, that's a good name. See, sometimes I'll ask people and they'll say like Mr. Mittens, which seems bad, but then someone was like Dr. Snuggles. I was like, what? That cat has a PhD? But then I got one even better. They were like, oh, he doesn't have a name. I was like, what? Did you just call him Cat? They're like, no. I'm like, oh my God. That's why it's a risk every time. And my cat, he woke me up at like 3 in the morning the other day. He had a dead mouse in his mouth. And he dropped it down, just started playing with it. Yeah, it's gross. And then I saw the mouse was still moving. It was still alive. I had to put this thing out of its misery. I'm like, get rid of it. See, this is why cats are not man's best friend. Because if your best friend called you up at 3 in the morning and was like, Tim, I've killed someone. Really? Almost. I need you to finish it off. And dispose of the body. Reevaluate that friendship for sure. So I don't wear a watch. I just, use my phone for the time. That's how I do. And I'm kind of jealous of these people. They have these like super expensive, really nice watches, right? And then they ask them the time. They can just be like, oh yeah, it's $3,000 a clock. Time is money. I want to be on that level one day. So this thing, like, I don't agree with sending students to third world countries to build schools. I'm not against schools in third world countries, I'm for that. But just like, I think there's a reason that in industrialized countries, we're not using like 40, 16-year-olds, the chaplain and a religious studies teacher to do any major construction, right? Like if they're fundraising to go there. If anything, we should be fundraising to send skilled tradesmen and laborers to a third world country to do that. It's such a weird thing too. I know so many people who did this when they were in high school. They would go there. I don't think they finished one school. I don't even think they continued building the same school. I think if you went to the Dominican, it's beautiful, but there will just be like unfinished schools dotting the horizon as far as the eye can see. Seems pretty good. Do you guys have like public transit in this city? Does that happen here? Buses? Yeah? How is it? Is it good? No? No, it's not, or no one knows? What's the... Everyone drove here, right? Well, in Toronto, we got the TTC, and it's, pretty terrible. Yeah, she's right. It's awful. That's what she's saying. It's true. But sometimes it can be entertaining. And I heard an amazing conversation between these two girls. Right? One of them, she said to her friend, Dante and his boys are all getting blowjobs tonight. Like, what did Dante do to get blowjobs? Not just for him, but him and all of his boys. Like, is this man a hero? And then she just continued. She's like, I'm getting my drink on. I'm catching something tonight. I'll risk catching a cold or like a flu. Maybe the chicken pox, but just something? Any old STD? Like, that is brazen. And she was just so casual about it too. Just like, yeah, going to the park with my friends, we're gonna play some catch. You know, just throw around the HPV, have a good old time. And you hear a lot of guys talk about just like destroying vagina. I guess this is how I imagine vagina is destroyed. Just karate chops to the clitoris, right? Dante and his boys, they talk about destroying vagina. But rarely do you hear about a girl putting her own pussy into self-destruct mode, right? Blew my mind. And like, you know, let's get real, guys. The first time that you're with someone, you don't really want to wear a condom. But if the person you're with says you don't have to wear a condom, that's probably someone you should wear a condom with. It's apples and it's oranges, right? Like, wearing condoms. And I guess, you know, wearing a condom is like trying to eat an orange as if it was an apple. You know, you just got this thing and you just want to bite in. You're like, this would be much better if the peel wasn't in the way. You're still getting the vitamin C, but you can't really feel it, you know? I felt a need to say something to this girl, you know? I wanted to help, and I was just like, hey, I'm Tim, I'm one of Dante's boys. You guys have been awesome. I've been Tim McDonald. Those things will continue to be